Greetings and salutations and welcome to the Brahma Bulletin. I'm the Bullish Brahma and I'm here to talk everything San Antonio's Brahmas. In today's video, I'm going to be going over an article discussing the roster for the Brahmas. So let's get into it and don't go anywhere. So, in the article entitled San Antonio Brahmas Early Roster Breakdown, we're going to go over each position. First, in this video, we're going to go over the offense, and then in the second video, we'll cover the defense. So, let's get into it, shall we? Now, before we begin, I want to stress that right now, the rosters are very fluid. Players are getting signed and released almost on a daily basis, including the Brahmas. So, this article will probably date and get old very quickly, but that's okay. First of all, we're going to talk about the quarterbacks. Now, the author says that he believes that J1 Pass will be the starting quarterback with Reed Sinnott as the backup. Now, I would love either one of them to be the starting quarterback. I mean, think of J1 Pass and all the fun we can have with wordplay on his name, J1 Pass. I mean, how perfect is it that a quarterback's name is Pass? It's delicious. Now, if Reed makes the starting quarterback, I think that's even great too. I mean, he's got a great, awesome first name, huh? Now, for those who know me personally, you'll get that. Anyways, let's go on to the running backs. Now, the author believes that we're going to have a two-headed monster running attack, and I tend to agree. I mean, these two running backs, they have pedigree, they have speed, they have power, and they are going to just dominate the running game, in my opinion. Now, I think it could be a real running of the bulls. All right. Now, moving on to the wide receivers. Now, the author says that the wide receiver position could be a little dicey. Specifically, he's saying that they lack speed. We have height. Most of our wide receivers are 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", but they do lack speed. You know what? That's okay. I don't think that's going to be a big issue. If we have these tall, towering wide receivers, all our quarterback has to do is just throw darts down the field, hit the bullseye, and let our wide receivers do what they do best, catch the ball over these cornerbacks. Now, I don't see a whole lot of 6'6" cornerbacks in the XFL, do you? So, let's use their height to our advantage. Now, one key note. Recently, the Brahmas did trade our cornerback, Kerry Vincent Jr., to the Roughnecks for wide receiver Darcy Roberson. Now, this Roberson character is supposed to have more speed, so perhaps the Brahmas did read this article and are addressing the problem. They also recently signed a couple other wide receivers as well, too. So we'll see if they're trying to get more speed and try to correct that issue. But we'll see. Moving on to the O-line. Now, our O-line, we have some big dudes on that O-line. They are real beef patties. Beef patties. So, with our big beef patties on the offensive line, dominating the trenches, they can be big bulldozers and pave some big holes for our running backs to run all over the field. So this looks very promising. I'm super excited for the whole team to come together offensively. Now, in closing, I just want to say again that the situation is very fluid. Players are being signed, released, Twitter's blowing up with transactions. So by the time training camp comes around, the starting lineup that you would see in this article, which I will post a link in the description below for you to read, could be very different. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, stay tuned in the next video and we'll cover the other side of the trenches, the defense. And that's it. That's the video. Thank you all so very much for watching. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm so excited to see you again next time. Until then, keep your horns pointed up, San Antonio.